Venus must have heard my plea. She has sent someone along.
That's it, as you are. Yeah, keep it coming.
What are you doing?
I thought you'd gone to your conference.
I'm just on my way, so what's happening?
It's my car. Straight
What's
back.
it doing here?
There's nowhere else it can go, love.
I'm not surprised you waited till you thought I'd be out.
It's not that. You hold it there. Wasted the chance to nip off for 10 minutes to move it.
Let's have a look at this wonder car
No,
then.
she's not out of bed.
Wow.
Hey, you're going to be late.
I can take a hint.
Have you seen the Dr. Owen?
Oh, no. I've not been allowed the pleasure.
It's a surprise.
True love must be the greatest thing. I know now I sing a sing of the moon and stars above. How I love to be in love. We meet every night at 8, and I don't get home till late. I sing to myself each day, baby, on with love.
Ashfordley Police.
Hi, Nick.
Oh, hello, love. How'd it go?
Fine. I'm just going for a drink.
Well, don't overdo it then.
Yes, Constable.
And you take care on the road.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm off home in a minute. I'll get the bed warmed up.
Just make sure it's my side.
Yeah, I will. I'll see you later. Bye.
I don't care what you get up to back at Aidensfield, Rowan, but there are no private phone calls from this station, understood?
Yes, Sarge.
Bellamy, you don't come on duty improperly dressed. You're getting slack. All of you.
Good evening to you, too.
Do you fancy a slow half on the way home, Nick?
Thanks, Alf. I've got to sort the garage out before Kate gets back.
Under my thumb, the way she talks when she's spoken to.
Come on, then. Have you got homes to go to? Let's be having you now. Come on, stop up. On your way. Good night. Good night, Stanley. See you tomorrow. Good night, love. Good night. I'll be with you in a minute, Claude. Anybody in there? We're closed.
You left your outside lights on, George. I hope there's no after-hours drinking going on.
All right. No need for that. I'm no lover of cops, you know. I probably hate them more than you do. Alfred, come here. Come here. Leave. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Come on. Come here. Go on. Well, yeah.
So much for honour amongst thieves, eh, Claude?
Get stuffed.
my handcuffs?
They took them.
Go and try the door.
It's locked.
Go and try it.
Let's have a look.
It's all right, George. What about the trap door?
It's a waste of time. It's padlocked from the outside.
Well, try shouting.
Oh, come on, Nick. There'll be nobody around. You know how dead this place is after closing.
We can't just sit here. We've got to do something.
I know what I'm going to do. Have a drink.
Nick Rowe. I hope you've got the bed nice and warm.
Ashfield Police.
Hi, Phil.
Oh, hiya, Kate.
Is Nick there?
No, he went off at end at shift.
That's strange. He's not home yet.
I'm sure it's nothing. He'd have phoned in if he'd have been in any bother. I can give him a try now on radio if you can hang on.
Okay.
Control to Delta Alpha 2-4. Can you hear me? Operator's put a block in our town. Kate, can't raise him.
Well, when did he leave?
Suppose a couple of hours ago.
I wonder where he is.
I'm sure it's not to worry about, Kate. So tell the old bugger to check in when he comes home, all right?
All right. Bye, Phil.
Sarge, sorry to bother you. It's PC Rowan. I think there's a problem.
Hey! There you go!
Hey, why don't you two shut up? You're giving me the headache.
Oh, come on, Nick. I've told you we're wasting our time. Cheers, George.
Anybody want a drink?
Are you sure you don't know who those blokes are, Claude?
How many times do you have to tell you? Of course I don't.
Claude?
All right, look. Well, what'd be in it for me, like, if I was able to help you?
Yeah, well, you know that I make a much better friend than an enemy.
Yeah, well, if like you were my friend, then does that mean you'd turn a blind eye to certain things?
I'm more interested in catching villains like this lot, not poachers.
Well, why didn't you bugger off back to London then? Because they don't have poachers there.
It's Nick, isn't it?
Well, we just don't know. We found his bike up near Filingdale's Moor, but there was no sign of him.
Has there been an accident?
Well, we've checked the hospitals. He's not been brought in. I should just try not to worry. I'm sure he'll be all right.
What do you mean, try not to worry? He could be lying injured somewhere.
Well, we're doing our best. At the moment, the whole area's being searched.
I'm going to go and look for
Now,
him.
Dr. Rowan, you'd be of more help to him and to us if you just stayed here by the phone. As soon as I get any news, you'll be the first to know.
What are you looking at?
If you are holding something back from me, Greengrass, I'll have you.
So that's victimisation.
All right. Let's start here and now, shall we?
All right.
Right. Poaching. Or did you rear those pheasants you had in a budgie cage at home?
Oh, yes, very good. And are you going to nick George as well for receiving? Did you hear that, George? He's going to nick us.
Have you seen the price of pheasant?
Don't worry, he's got no evidence. They took it with him, didn't they, when they took everything else? Don't worry. Your licence is safe and sound. Don't worry about that.
Bellamy, what are you doing down there?
I think I've done myself a nasty, Sarge. Right up me backside.
Oh, dear. We better get you looked at.
You're making a very big mistake, you know, upsetting me. Because I can do you some very good turns.
Oh, leave it out, Claude. You know, sweet FA.
Oh, really? Little do you know. I know about Dave Chapman, don't I? Doing a very good trade in stolen farm machinery in that barn of his.
That farm off Helsingby Road? Get away.
I'm not kidding. He's got tractors, combines, muck spreaders, the lot. You know about that, did you, sunshine? But I'll tell you something else, George, that's even better for you. That is that newsagents in Helsingby. He only sells all that Swedish porn.
I'm past all that, Claude.
You do you the world of good, George. I'd tell you something. It'd knock his Bobby's helmet off.
Well, take the notice of him, George. It's all fantasy. Like him knowing who did you over tonight.
Look, I know what I saw. If you don't believe me, then there's no skin off my nose, is it? Right.
I'm ready to listen, Claude.
always leave your keys, then?
Oh, he likes his lying, does George? It's a good job, really. Else he might start counting what we deliver, instead of just signing for it.
I think I'd better start counting, eh, lads?
I hope you appreciate this. I got 8 stitches in my bum last night looking for you.
What are you on about?
What's the matter?
Got an hard head as your husband. Even a gumbuck couldn't break it.
Oh, that looks terrible. I've never been so scared in all my life. I thought you were dead.
Kate, Nick, sorry to butt in. See, I'd like a word inside when you're ready.
Won't be a minute.
Oh, don't be long. I want to look at that cut. I told you to stay in bed.
No, I feel fine now. I've had a kick.
Well, maybe it's just as well. Sergeant Blaketon wants to have a word.
Oh, can't the old beggar give me a minute? Tell him I'll call him back.
The old beggar is here. You may have had a bang on the head, Rowan, but the doctor here tells me you're all right. Well, you didn't have much to tell CID, did you?
They were very careful, whoever they were.
So there's nothing to go on then, from what you've seen and heard.
There is one thing.
Hmm?
Greengrass.
Greengrass? Well, do you think he has something to do with this? Could be the inside man.
No, it's not in his league, Sarge. But I don't think he's telling us all he knows. I reckon he's worth a visit.
Right.
Shall we go?
Well, hang on.
Hey! You're supposed to be resting.
But don't worry. I'll have him back to you within the hour. Let's go.
See you later.
Nick!
Shut up!
Greengrass! We know you're there. Open up. Greengrass!
Hello, Claude.
Hellfire. I don't know why you're always victimising me. Especially when I'm not well.
Self-inflicted, Greengrass, so I heard. And I'm not victimising you. Not yet.
It's funny what drink does to people, Sarge. Makes someone who wouldn't normally talk to the police start shooting their mouth off.
I never said note.
These men, Greengrass, have not used their gun yet. But they might. You don't want a death on your conscience, do you?
If I'm seen to be talking to a load of coppers, it's going to be my own death that's on my conscience, isn't it? I know some very unsavoury people, you know. And some of them are more savoury than you lot.
I can take you down to the station to talk about this.
Look, I'm go on, get out. I'm just as much of a victim as George and him, aren't I? I mean, they're pointing the damn gun at me and all, you know. I'm still in shock, I am.
If you're withholding information, I can have you for compounding a felony.
It's not about victimisation, though, is it? I mean, I've already told you I know note.
How much of last night do you remember, Claude?
All of it.
You sure?
Well, might be 1 or 2 blank spots. So what?
I remember everything. Absolutely everything.
Right, first thing tomorrow morning. Ventris, you know what you're doing.
Oh, yes, Sarge.
Bellamy.
Sarge.
Rowan, I think you better have tomorrow off. Otherwise, the doctor will be complaining about police brutality. Bellamy here can drive you home. No stopping on the way, mind.
No, Sarge.
Don't be such a baby.
You said it wouldn't hurt.
You said we'd come up here for a quiet life.
Well, it's hardly an everyday occurrence.
It's not even safe to drive round here. I was nearly run off the road coming back from York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A van nearly hit me coming the other way. It must have hit something because there was an almighty bang. But it didn't stop.
Where was this?
On the Moors Road, underneath the railway bridge.
Well, that's near where they found my bike.
feel so stupid. It all happened too quickly. I really didn't see much.
At least we know what colour the van is.
Come down to Claude, eh, Sarge? There's at least 5 grand of farm machinery in here.
From all over the north of England and all. You'll have your work cut out, getting this lot back to its rightful owners.
Can't wait, Sarge. Just my luck, yeah, to get this job and Alf get the other.
It's horses for courses, lad. Ventris is the right man for that job. Wait! Mind your feet. You just come across a farmyard. I don't want your muddy boots on my floor.
Morning, Beckett.
Anything else, sir?
Have you anything, better?
Better?
Well, I've been, abroad, and these are a bit tame.
I'm sorry? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I should have said a friend sent me.
Friend got a name?
Claude.
That's not a name you make up. Come through the back. We've got some stuff that'll make your eyes water.
What are you two up to?
Oh, we're celebrating. Yeah, those tips that Greengrass gave you, they're going to keep us in paperwork for a month or more. I reckon the sergeant's breaking out the champagne now.
A day's work. Well done, lads.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, and didn't expect to see you in here today. Get yourself a cup. You deserve one, too. Right, now, this is elderberry wine. I made it myself. Vintage 1964. Oh. Put lead in your pencil. This will, Ventris. Right. Now, the toast is, and I never thought these words would ever pass my lips, the toast is Claude Jeremiah Greengrass.
Claude Jeremiah Greengrass.
Oh, tasty, Sarge.
That's wonderful. Now, just one more thing, Bellamy. We know that you have the arduous task of collating that pornography that we confiscated today, but it's your total responsibility to keep it under lock and key until it can be destroyed, not distributed round Ashford Police Station. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Sarge.
Right, well, carry on, lads.
Sarge, I think I might be onto something.
Why?
Yeah, well, Kate saw a van driving at high speed on the Aidensfield Road on the night of the robbery. I think it might well be connected.
Why?
Well, it ran her off the road, hit a crash barrier, and didn't stop. I found paint traces.
Did she get the number?
Well, no.
Well, that's not much to go on, is it?
Well, maybe not, Sarge, but there's not much else, is there?
Well, that's a fair point. Right, I'll get in touch with CID.
There you go, Claude.
What's that for?
Just to say thank you.
Hey?
Well, those tip-offs you gave me. 2 big arrests today. You're the toast of Ashford Nick.
I'll never give you no tip-offs. He's a nutcase.
But don't you remember, Claude? You must have told your mates about us spending the night together. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise you'd want it keeping secret. I'll take that back.
Living in a dream world, him. Tip-offs. Make-up stories. Bloody coppers all the same. Whose go is it?
Straight to bed.
You know, I do believe you're jealous of me spending the night with Greengrass. Honestly.
All right. What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Hanging around the police house, Claude. That's not good for your image.
No, neither's you buying me drinks with tip-offs I've not even given you. Don't you realise you can get me into heavy bother?
But you did give me tip-offs, Claude. What you didn't tell me is what you know about the robbery.
No, well, I'm not likely to tell you out about that, am I? Not after the stunt you pulled tonight.
I'll do a deal with you. You tell me what I want to know and there'll be no more embarrassment.
Why don't you go and get stuffed?
Until then, you get the credit for every arrest in Ashfordley. That's from speeding fines to riding a bicycle without any lights. All right? Good night.
Wait!
Here we go, Sarge. Alec Robinson.
Right. Well, last conviction, 1956. Armed robbery. Well, he's been clean since then. Here's a CID note from 1960. Says he suffered from bad health, not fit for his old life.
Well, people do recover from illness, Sarge.
Your wife tell you that, did she? Well, he describes himself here as a scrap metal worker. He's a sick man. I reckon Greengrass is just having you on.
Last time he got nicked, Sarge, one of his gang called him Alec in front of the victim. That could explain the silence.
I'm sure Greengrass is telling the truth.
How sure was he that he recognised them?
Well, he didn't exactly say that he recognised them.
Well, either he did or he didn't.
It was Alfred.
Alfred?
His dog. He was all over the one with the gun.
His dog?
Well, apparently Greengrass sold Alec Robinson a puppy after Alfred had been a bit too friendly with a champion greyhound.
So you want me to call CID and tell them we know the name of the armed robber, courtesy of Greengrass's dog? Either they hit you too hard, Rowan, or not bloody hard enough.
Oh, dear.
Oh, all right. Get your head down. It's me bum. Oh, shut up. It's all right for you, innit? I mean, everybody can see where you got wounded. I could be permanently disabled. We're not wasting us time.
Greengrass's other tip's paid off. Mind you, if he's lying.
Bloody hell! Another one.
Prince, come here. Come on in. Do you want these outside or are you coming in? Up to you.
Are you Mrs. Robinson?
Yes, lad. And I've been married to Alec long enough to know when the law's about. Are you coming in, then? Tell me what all this is about. Sit down. These are my daughters.
There's room here.
I'll stand, thanks.
I have had a wash today, haven't I, Jeannie?
Oh, no, it's not that.
Oh, like that, is he? Your mate. I didn't know they let him in, police.
I just prefer to stand, all right?
Suit yourself.
Must be losing your touch, Sue.
You too. Stop tormenting, lad. Now then, what is it you want?
Your husband. Would like a word with him.
That'd suit me and all.
Sorry?
This is police business, Mrs. Robinson.
Since when has a bit on the side been police business? You'd have to arrest half the village.
He's run off with some tart.
How long ago?
Few months.
Is that your husband's dog?
No, he's mine. Why?
Dad bought him off some poacher in a pub.
Claude Greengrass?
Oh, yeah. You'd know him, of course.
What's all this about?
You got any idea where your husband might be?
Oh, what do you think?
Somebody saw him in a pub in Ashfordley Marketplace, week before last. With her.
You've had no contact with him?
He came home a month back. She'd kicked him out. Swore to me he were here to stay.
He was off that night with the rent money.
And my savings.
Enough. Take him last Christmas. My sons, Arthur and Paul, they're working on a fishing boat out of Whitby. Half an hour away and I still never see them. Happy family snappy. That were taken just before he beggared off again.
Again?
Went off with some daft bitch before. A couple of years back. I swore I'd never take him back. Soft in the head, mate.
Never mind, eh? Still got your daughters.
For now. But no doubt they'll take off with some feckless basket like Alex soon enough.
We heard he's not very well.
Didn't stop him running off with his fancy piece, did it? I hope she kills him.
He's moved out, Sarge. Got himself another woman.
There's life in the old dog yet.
Looks like it. And if he's well enough for that...
Well, where's he living?
Well, his missus said she doesn't know. Probably round here somewhere.
Not covering up for him, is she?
Well, she seemed quite bitter about it. And he's done it before, apparently. Gone off with some bird and then come crawling back to her.
But not this time. But he weren't on his own. He must have had accomplices.
He's got a couple of sons, Sarge. And they both live in Whitby.
Oh, well, that's handy. Ventris, any form?
It doesn't ring a bell, Sarge.
Now, Phil's checking now.
Right. Right, Bellamy. You do the rounds of the pubs.
Cheers, Sarge.
And, Rowan, get yourself over to Whitby and check those boys out. Like father, like sons. And if they seem remotely involved, I want them back here in Ashfordley. OK?
OK.
Riding along on a carousel, trying to catch up to you. Riding along on a carousel, will I catch up to you? Horses chasing, 'cause they're racing, so near yet so far. On a carousel, on a carousel. Nearer, nearer by changing horses, still so far away. People fighting for their places, just get in our way. Soon you leave and then I'll lose you. Still we're going round on a carousel, on a carousel. Round and 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 round with you. Up, down, up, down, up, down too.
Yes, I've seen these two around. They seem pretty harmless. Yeah, they're out on the Sally Ann.
When do you think they'll be back?
Could be any time.
Got the highest score. Now's my chance and I must take it. A case of do or die. Riding along on a carousel.
I might as well not make it a wasted journey, eh? Give us a brandy, will you?
Off duty, are you?
Purely medicinal, mate. Got injured in the course of duty.
Came up from behind, did they?
Chasing her on a carousel, on a carousel, on a carousel, on a carousel.
What am I supposed to do with that?
I thought you'd like it. I bought it in Whitby.
What are you doing there apart from buying smelly crabs?
No, I was looking for someone. Wasted time though, they've been at sea for the last week. Is Alec Robinson one of your patients?
No. No, the name doesn't mean anything.
Was he one of Ferrenby's?
Well, the state his files are in, we'll be looking for ours. I'll give it a go. Oh, it's chaotic in here. Oh, you're in luck. Alec Robinson. Well, he hasn't been here for a while, though.
What's wrong with him?
Bad heart. He's on a constant course of medication.
How long since he's been here?
A couple of years. He transferred.
And that's probably when he went off with his fancy piece.
Well, I can't help you there, but his new GP is Dr. Alistair Bruce, New Queen Street, Ashfordley.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You can show your appreciation in the customary fashion. Make tea.
Shut. Is your bum any better, Phil?
You don't understand. I were on a promise last night with Carol. One thing led to another and my stitches started tweaking.
You what?
Was this before or after?
Instead of. It's not funny, Alf.
Did you ring that doctor for me?
Yeah, well, all he had was same address. Though he did issue Robinson with a repeat prescription a few days before robbery.
And which chemist did he use?
It's up to you to find out, Nicky boy. He's got a bloody puncture.
Excuse me. Can I have a word, please?
What do you see? Smiling faces all around, rushing through the busy town.
Yes, here we are. Robinson. I issued the drugs on the 17th.
Is that the man who collected the prescription?
Never seen him before. Hang on a second, though. It's just the old man you're interested in, is it?
That's right. Hey, I've been all over the place looking for you. Come on, get in.
Hey, slow down. What's rush?
I found the chemist. It wasn't Robinson who picked up the prescription.
Well, who was it?
Somebody knows more than they've been telling us.
What is it this time?
Can we come in, Mrs. Robinson?
He's not here. I told you before. All right, then, come on. Here. Well?
You know where your husband is.
I told you before.
You told us a pack of lies.
Of course I didn't.
We'd like you to come down the station with us.
What for?
We're investigating an armed robbery, Mrs. Robinson, and you're withholding information.
You've kept us running round in circles, Nell, and I'm not best pleased about that.
I've told him, and I'll tell you. I don't know what you're talking about.
A woman picked up your husband's prescription for his heart trouble on the day of the robbery.
The chemist identified her. You know, from that Happy Family snap you lent me. Where is he now?
Sarge, Nick, never a word. Seems there's been a robbery at post office. There's a man in hospital there because a gun went off. He's got a dicky heart. I thought I'd better tell you, Sarge.
Cheers, Phil.
Well, seems your husband's done it again now.
What?
He's robbed a post office. Only this time it could be manslaughter. You see, the gun went off. And the owner had a dicky heart.
But that's impossible.
Come on, Nell. Where is he?
It must have been too much for him, doing the job. His heart packed in.
Oh, come on now. Who was with him? You must know who brought him home.
We found him. The morning after the pub were done, they dumped him on the doorstep.
And you just dumped him here?
Well, he wouldn't have minded. He didn't believe in God, any road.
So why this?
It's national assistance. Well, it's the only regular money me and the girls have got.
You did all this for a few quid?
It might have been now to you, lad. But I thought if we could keep collecting Alec's money, it'd see us through. What happens now?
We need to find those blokes. Where's the girls?
Who knows? They come home when they want.
Will you go and get your assistance book? We'll come back for the girls later.
All right. Here! You can't go up there. You've got no rights.
I thought you said the girls weren't here.
Well, how was I supposed to know they were back?
Excuse me. This is nice, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Mum, I'm sorry.
Shut it.
Oi. Got one here, Phil.
What's going on? Nick?
Get the car.
We've already said
Move that car!
Stupid little cow!
Who's a stupid little cow? You were the one who brought the bloody coppers home!
Put the gun down.
I told you it won't flaming work!
That worked! They believed every word!
Then why are they here?
They came to ask questions and collect your dad's paying book. And that's all they'd have gone away with if you hadn't been so bloody greedy. I told you to wait.
She's lying, isn't she? You knew it was us did that post office today.
I had them looking for blokes, and they'd have been looking for them forever if you hadn't bought that bloody record player.
You were the one
John said they'd go looking for Dad, that they'd never find him. Dad was dead and buried. She did it. She planned it all.
And this silly little bitch got greedy. Why couldn't you have listened?
Stop it, Sue, please! You keep out of this, Jeannie!
Well, what are you going to do now, eh? Shoot me! Shoot one of the coppers. Then what? You're useless, just like your bloody father. And now we're all going to end up inside just like him.
Come on.
What are you doing with that?
We've got to find him a new home. Ain't got one here.
Well, Blake's gonna go bananas if you take that down station.
Well, it's the least we can do. We owe it to its father, Alfred. He did lead us to this lot.
Yeah, but he weren't Alec who'd done it.
One of the girls was wearing her dad's boiler suit. The dog recognised the smell.
There's another one down to Greengrass.
Oi! I want a word with you, Greengrass. Outside.
I'm busy.
Now.
Is it important, Nick? Only Claude's about to win us the match.
It's important enough.
Oh, well, you have told your horses, won't you? What is it, double top? Aye. Right.
Oh,
what a couple of good markers.
Not your night, Claude. Come on.
Get my arrows out, will you? Excuse me.
Claude, does this thing run on alcohol?
Don't talk bloody duff.
Then why have you got a Guinness label instead of a tax disc?
Suppose this means you're going to do me, does it?
I'll have to.
What? Oh. All right then. Well, I'll see you in court. All the bloody same, aren't they? Victimisation. That's all it is.
Things back to normal then.
It didn't seem fair to tell him he'd be eligible for a reward.
Oh, Nick. You should tell him.
Ruin another evening for him.
Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me?
I will fly a yellow paper sun in your sky.
when the wind is high, when the wind is high, I will float a silk and silver moon near your window. If your night is dark, if your night is dark, in letters of gold on a snow white kite, I will write I love you and send it soaring high above you for all to read.
Reg, one of your cows looks a bit poorly.
How do you mean? What?
I'll show you. Come on. Over there.
What's up?
Yeah, this seat's wet.
Yes, well, it's been raining and the window leaks. And I put my car in the garage if your car wasn't in there in a million pieces.
Yeah, all right. So how was your night?
Oh, the baby was born eventually.
Hey, what's Posty want, I wonder?
Mr. Rowan, I've a message from Mr. Manston at East Moorside. Can you get up to the farm right away? He says it's urgent.
Get back!
Sorry?
Get back to the gate. Don't you know the precautions? We've not got the disinfectants out yet.
It's Mr. Manston.
Don't be such a bloody idiot, man. Get back to the gate. I'll talk to you there.
I understood you wanted to see me.
Mr. Owen, I've got a very sick cow down in shed and... Well, I've never actually seen it myself, but it looks like foot and mouth.
It may not be what you think. I mean, maybe you've got it wrong.
I'll fetch some more water.
Yeah, look. In the event of a suspected foot and mouth outbreak, the local police constable or so-and-so,
Becomes an inspector under the Diseases of Animals Act.